Alrighty, it is day 16 out of 30 days of running every single day, 5 kilometers. So if you have only joined now on this video, I'm already halfway through. I've done the first half, so yeah, looking forward to the second one. And it's just a mental positive feeling in my head knowing that I've gone halfway. Thinking of making it to halfway, you always feel like you have more to do than what you've already done. And once you pass that threshold, then it gets a little easier mentally, at least, because now you feel like you've done more than what you still have to do. And yeah, it's just something that I always see it as like uphill and downhill. So we're on the downhill stretch, even though the first 3 kilometers of my 5K run is always uphill. The elevation is always a bit crazy. But anyway, let's see how much I weigh, and then we'll take it from there. All right. So we've got 107.5. I think yesterday was 109.2, which gives us a 1.7 kilogram loss, which is quite considerable. Thinking that the day before I only lost 100 grams. So we just need to monitor it and make sure that I don't lose too much, because but there's so many things that it could be the floor, it could be what I ate last night, it could be water retention, maybe I took a wee this morning, I had coffee, but there's so many things that can fluctuate the weight. So we'll just monitor it tomorrow and the day after. But let's go for a run first, shall we? Yes. Alrighty, so it is pretty windy outside today, which is going to make for a difficult run. I don't like the wind, to be honest. Just, I don't know. I know it cools you off sometimes, but for me, it either pushes you, so you increase your pace, which is, I feel, a little unnecessary if you want to run a slower one, or vice versa. You maybe want to push yourself, and then you get, a wind that's against you. So it just makes running a little bit harder. But I mean, listen, this is life. Like, I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying, like, if I could prefer to do it, who doesn't want, to run in a beautiful place with no wind and just the perfect weather temperature? But that doesn't mean that we're not going to do it. Life is full of ups and downs and winds and calmness, and we need to embrace every one of them, I'd say. So maybe I shouldn't have even started the sentence with, oh, it's windy, because it just sounds like I'm complaining. I'm just kind of I'm trying to give you a feel of these runs to make sure that that it's just not all the same and mundane and boring. Every single run is a little different. I feel a little different. An injury comes on at certain levels of pain, stuff like that. So it's all small things, but they do make a difference. Anyway, let's smash it. I'm talking too much, prolonging the inevitable. Let's go. Alrighty, that was a good session, as always, I believe. Started off with a 6 pace idea, just getting 6 or over, and I surprised myself every time. Well, my legs surprised me, to be honest, and my chest and my lungs, because the last 2 kilometers I just get this weird little spurt of energy. So I ran a 5:54, which is quite good for me. Again, we weighed this morning, it's like 107. It's still heavy, so I'm not sure how that compares, like in running terms, weight versus pace, like what the average is, but for me it feels fast. So maybe I'll try and do a slower one tomorrow above 6 on purpose, and then the next day try and smash that 5:39 that I posted a few days ago. Let's go. Alrighty, that's water time. Let's go. Just putting basically all the sweat that I've built up, or not built up, released, putting it back into my body. Today, depending on the weather, it is a little bit windy, I'm not gonna lie. I was planning on going to the beach to get a little bit of a tan, Tan always helps with the cutting look, That's why you see bodybuilders spray tanning themselves for the light, so that it can accentuate, is that the word? Accentuate their muscle fibers. So yeah, a tan is always a good thing. So potentially go there, but before that I have to hit the gym. So I'll see you in the car park. All right, we are in the parking lot of the gym and ready to train some chest. I always enjoy a little chest session, but yeah, I tweeted this morning, right? I tweeted this morning, and I wanted to just say this in the car quickly. You know, I always like a little burst of flavor in the car while I'm like kind of isolated from the world in this little space. I tweeted that, you know, someday the person that you look up to is eventually going to look up to you, right? Or could. Now, it's not meant in an arrogant way that, okay, you think that you're the greatest and, you know, you don't care about these people that you look up to. You see them as normal peasants and you're going to rise above them and they'll worship you or whatever you know, because that's the type of comments I will get if people see that quote. What I mean by that is we sometimes put these people on pedestals, right? Which is Groot, which is like great and good. Groot. It's Groot, right? But, you know, they are just human beings working really hard to get to that position, right? So they are there and they use that. Let's say they are top athlete, you know, fastest runner in the world. How many times have you seen, I've seen it in golf quite a lot, kids getting autographs from the pros, and they're like, oh wow, you know, and now those same kids are playing professional golf and they're winning tournaments. What's that, Ludwig, that one Tiger Woods tournament that he hosted? You know, I know you might not even watch golf, but the point is, it's not that you think you're better than them. It's just that you pursue something that eventually they will be like, wow, you know, they could potentially look up to you. Because every single person, even when I'm in the gym, yes, I've worked really hard on my body, but I still look at guys and think, damn, these oaks are in good shape, they train hard, like I want to become a little bit more like them. Regardless of where you are in life, there's always someone that's better than you, and there's always someone that's chasing you from the bottom, trying to, you know, either get to your level or beat you. So that'll always happen, and it's a good thing because we need to challenge ourselves, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is that I don't want you to see, you know, or look up to someone and think that they just right there and you'll never be there, because that is a lie. Every single person could be there. The only difference between that guy right over there and you standing here is the fact, or the steps, literally the steps that need to be taken to get there. You can't be hoisted up randomly and like poop, and now you pop up. There's steps. It's quite hard work. It's like sweat and tears to get to these steps and push up all the way there. But you can. And the nice thing is when you get there, someone at the bottom will find that inspiring. They will see you up there. They will look up to you and they will try and beat you. And that's a great thing. Competition is a good thing, and it's not because there's hatred involved. You know, I look at people with better bodies than I am, and I'm, you know, maybe joke around and say, hey, you know, I'm coming for you, stuff like that. But the point is, it's just challenge, right? It's just friendly competition, and it motivates you to. There's this weird little quote again. It comes with golf. Tiger Woods used to say this, or at least in the game when I was younger, is that if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And that is just how it is. Same with goal setting. You can't just set a goal to gain 1 kilogram of muscle in 5 years, because you'll be able to do it, and once you do, then you're done. You must put a massive goal there, 20 kilograms of muscle in 3 years, you know, so that you have something to work towards constantly, and you never really reach it. You almost don't want to reach your goals, to be honest. It needs to be that high, but the pursuit towards them is going to be the thing that carries you. Anyway, I think I actually spoke way too much, but I do get quite motivational on these little spurts of, or rants. Anyway, let's go change some chest, boys. Alrighty, I've done my chest. It feels pumped as it always, well, not always, but after a chest session it's always pump. But the new thing that's showing are these bad boys. Ugh, they are coming out, which is new, but I guess it's probably from the running as well. You're definitely going to get loss in your abdominals, and then yeah, I'm just trying to bust the myth that you will lose all the progress that I've built by running every day, and so far it doesn't look like I've lost anything, you know. To be fair, it looks like I gained, just because of the sheer form of the stuff. Anyway, I'm just here trying to be open and honest, and so that when you build muscle and someone says, hey, you don't have to run because you're gonna lose it, maybe you can show them my video and say, listen, this dude ran every day and he still kept his muscles, so are you okay? Or something like that. Anyway, let's get some breakfast, shall we?
You're mocking me.
No, I just wanted to record the spinning of the blade, and how, you know, how beautiful my wife makes a protein shake and then licks the thing off the... What are you doing? What are you doing? Give me the shake!
No.
You know, sometimes in life, I lie awake and I watch her sleeping. Ooh, this is a nice wide shot.
Okay.
Thank you, my love. Alright, protein shake up and running from my beautiful wife, Sophie Carr. It's nice and thick. You can have it. It's getting stuck in my moustache. There we go. Yeah, contemplating the weather. If you can see, well, I'm not sure if you would be able to. No, doesn't look too bad, but it's the wind that's going to be the factor, because, you know, we kind of like, let's say, semi-isolated or covered here, but when you go to the beach it's quite open and it's just a different vibe. So we'll see how that goes. But happy with today's workout, happy with today's run. Good time, everything's good. Protein is there for healing. Healing is a must. So that's about it, really. You know, these videos are, like I said before, it's just kind of like documenting the runs to make sure that I do them. And I think actually only afterwards could it be like a really nice video to be like an update, like before, after, feelings towards it, pain, you know, like the truth basically comes out. Not that I'm lying throughout, but it's just, you know, it's a bit that I can actually sit down, maybe even before, write a few things down that I wanted to say so I don't miss anything, so I can guide you through it. So when you do decide to do a 30-day running challenge of 5K, depending on your, you know, level. To be honest, I was running today actually, and I thought to myself, you know, this is really hard for me. Like 5K a day is quite tough. I could potentially push 6K a day, but you know, that's the limit that I set for myself. I don't want to really, but there are people out there, my wife's brother, you know, hundreds and thousands of people that can do 15 kilometers every day for 30 days easily without even blinking. They'll just run it as if it's nothing. So, and the same way there are people that can only do 1 kilometer a day for 30 days. But regardless of the amount, the fact that you go out and you exercise every single day or walk 3 kilometers every single day, stuff like that it's impressive. So you just have to go to your level and obviously try and better that. So if you are someone that does 15 kilometers a day, try and do 20, you know, try and do 20. Make that the challenge. If you're someone that, you know, you could easily do 1 a day, try and do 1.5 a day. You know, just challenge yourself. You can do 1 or 2. You can do these challenges over and over and over again. So, yeah, just letting you know. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to do a little bit of work. Hey, Blaze. And then I'll see you tomorrow for yet another run. Day 17. Let's go.